A Prescott man is behind bars accused of luring children online for sexual exploitation. Tonto Rim Search and Rescue responds to another dangerous heat emergency at the Tonto Natural Bridge State Park. The Payson Fire Department is looking for volunteers to help protect our community. And later, the Pine Strawberry Fire District officially welcomes its newest captain. Good morning, Central Arizona. I'm Randy Roberson, and this is Tonto-TV, your Central Arizona news.
From Prescott and Payson to Sholo, Flagstaff to Fountain Hills, Tonto-TV.com. We don't tell you what to think, just the facts, man.
Topping our news today, a 70-year-old Prescott man is facing multiple felony charges following a lengthy investigation into the online exploitation of children. Prescott police say David Velasquez was arrested Wednesday after detectives served a search warrant at his home as part of an investigation that began with information provided by police in Portland, Tennessee. Investigators say electronic evidence linked Velasquez to multiple incidents involving online luring of minors. Police identified juvenile victims in several states, including one girl who investigators say was first contacted when she was just 11 years old. She's now 13. During the search of Velasquez's home, detectives say they recovered evidence from his cell phone consistent with the ongoing luring of minors, along with child sexual exploitation material. Velasquez was booked into the Yavapai County Jail on charges of sexual exploitation of a minor, aggravated luring of a minor for sexual exploitation, and luring a minor for sexual exploitation. Prescott police are reminding parents to closely monitor children's online activity and social media use, saying investigations like this demonstrate the very real dangers young users can face online. In other news, the Tonto Rim Search and Rescue volunteers were called into action on Wednesday afternoon after a visitor suffered a heat-related emergency at the Tonto Natural Bridge State Park. The team responded shortly after 2 p.m., assisting with a litter carryout to safely transport the patient to waiting medical personnel for further evaluation. No additional information about the patient's condition has been released. With dangerous temperatures continuing across central Arizona, rescuers are urging anyone planning outdoor activities to carry plenty of water, know their limits, and avoid hiking during the hottest part of the day. Officials also thank the volunteers who continued training and responding whenever help is needed. Well, a quick break, and then when we come back, the Payson Fire Department is looking for community volunteers to help strengthen its emergency response team. And later, Sedona Police released the findings of an internal investigation involving 2 First Amendment auditors. We'll take a look at these stories and much more when Tonto-TV News continues right after this.
I'm Garrett Goldman, and this year my wife and I decided to remodel our home. The home was built as a period-specific home modeled after an 1800s farmhouse and had single-pane windows which were very inefficient. When we started the planning process, we interviewed several window companies to retrofit the existing windows in our house, and we chose Lowry's Window and Door as our contractor. The reason we picked Lowry's is their customer service. The owner of the company, Bobby Lowry, came out to our house multiple times to identify a window that would fit within the existing windows, and then also a method that would allow us to keep all of the existing woodwork in the house and not have to redo any of it. Looking at all of the options for windows, we chose Pella double pane windows for our house because of their look and also their ability to be retrofitted into the existing window frames. Since completion of the project, we absolutely love our new dual pane Pella windows. I would recommend Lowry's for anybody looking to retrofit your existing windows or a new build because of their experience, craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service.
Welcome back. In other news, the Payson Fire Department is looking for community members who want to make a difference through volunteer service. Officials say opportunities include helping with the FireWise wildfire education, supporting firefighters through the department's rehab crew during extended emergencies, and assisting with community outreach and fundraising as part of the Fire Angels program. Applicants must be at least 18 years old, complete a background check and interview, and be approved by the department's volunteer membership. Previous experience is welcomed, but not required. Anyone interested can find application information through the Payson Fire Department or by contacting the volunteer coordinator, Ariane Christensen. In other news, an internal investigation has concluded that 2 Sedona police officers acted appropriately during a controversial encounter with 2 self-described First Amendment auditors earlier this year. The investigation stemmed from an April incident involving Jason and Benjamin Gutterman, who filed complaints against officers violating their constitutional rights. Following a review, the Sedona Police Department determined the allegations were unfounded. Investigators concluded both officers acted within the law, department policy, and their training while remaining professional throughout the encounter. The city also noted that the 2 men were never physically restrained and never actually trespassed on public property. Officials say the warning issued at the time was based on officers believing a portion of the property was privately owned after consulting with the property manager and city staff. Because of the ongoing legal proceedings, the city says it cannot comment further on that matter. Well, what we can comment on is the weather. When Tonto-TV News continues, we'll have your complete Central Arizona weather forecast. An extreme heat warning is now in effect across much of our region as the hottest temperatures of the year settle over Arizona. A complete report on that and much more right after this. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, taking a look now at Central Arizona weather, extreme heat will be the big story across Central Arizona through the weekend. This afternoon, you can expect highs ranging from the upper 80s up in Heber on top of the rim to around 113 degrees down in Tonto Basin. Payson is expected to reach a high of 102 today, Prescott 99, Globe around 106, and Sedona will climb to 108 degrees. Tonight offers very little relief, with overnight lows only falling into the mid-60s in Heber, lower 70s around Payson and Prescott, upper 70s in Sedona, and around 80 degrees for a low in Globe, and a very warm 85 degrees in Tonto Basin. Well, the National Weather Service says this will likely be the hottest stretch of the year so far, with dangerous heat continuing through the weekend. For the next several days, dry weather will dominate before monsoon moisture begins returning around next Tuesday or Wednesday, bringing increasing chances for afternoon thunderstorms and slightly cooler temperatures by the middle of next week. An extreme heat warning remains in effect now through Sunday evening for Payson, Strawberry, Young, Cordes Junction, Sedona, Camp Verde, Cottonwood, Globe, and Tonto Basin. If you have outdoor plans, drink plenty of water, take frequent breaks, never leave children or pets in vehicles, and try to avoid strenuous activity during the afternoon heat. And finally, there was a special celebration this week at the Pine Strawberry Fire District. Congratulations to Captain Shane Johnson, who was officially pinned as the department's newest captain during the district's most recent board meeting. While Captain Johnson has been serving in an acting captain role for the past year, this week's ceremony made it official. The department says it's grateful for his leadership and dedication and looks forward to many years of continued service to the Pine Strawberry community. So, a very heartfelt congratulations to Captain Johnson. Man, that's our report for today. Before we go, thank you for making Tonto-TV your source for Central Arizona news. Every day, thousands of you watch our newscast, weather updates, and special reports, and we're truly grateful for your support. If you enjoy what we're doing, please help us continue to grow by liking, following, and sharing Tonto-TV on social media. You can also find our latest reports anytime at Tonto-TV.com and CentralArizonaRadio.com. For Tonto-TV, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day, have a safe weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.
From Prescott and Payson to Show Low, Flagstaff to Fountain Hills, Tonto-TV.com. We don't tell you what to think, just the facts, ma'am.